And you know what? From right there to there, Shanny and I used to have L.H. and Wilma and all their children. Henry and Ruby, all their children. Moose and Ella, all their children. Mac and all them, see. Reba and Brady would come. We'd have
Uncle Henry and
oyster stew,
yeah,
raw oysters.
yeah.
And then Henry, that blame his hide, he would always bring a pot of chitlins. and Reba and Brady was he always wore a tie. Every day he lived to wore a tie, a bow tie.
He wore a bow tie.
And a white shirt.
Mm-hmm.
When he come up here, Brady could eat more chitlins than anybody in the world. And Reba could. But we would, everybody, I'd get 2 gallons of oysters. And we'd make a stew out of 1 gallon. And we'd let everybody eat all the raw oysters they wanted out of the other gallon. We would eat up every bit of that.
Yeah.
At him.
I remember that.
And
I don't remember the chitlins here.
and I had made some wine. The one that Perry Webb found bubbling back on
Preacher. Preacher found it, yeah.
and
The
I
Baptist
made
preacher.
it, and when I got it made, I tasted it. I said, you know, and I said, it ain't quite potent enough with alcohol. So when I poured it in the bottles,
Oh, we kicked it
I
out.
left the bottle not quite filled up.
Mm-hmm.
I took me some vodka and finished it up. Sweetened it up with.
Sweeten it up, yeah.
That's
And,
good.
and Reba got up here, and I said, Reba, would you like to have a bottle of wine to take home with you? Yes, sirree, I would. She got to sipping on that bottle. It was
It's
him.
his sister.
And she said, Bill, can you give me another bottle?
That's classic.
That's cool.
Oh, I love it.
That's
All
funny.
right, so that's a pretty good.
But you know what?
Oh.
I made wine 2 more times after that.
I remember seeing the
Never
bottle.
did make it as good as it was the first time.
Well, you didn't put the vodka in it.
I don't know what it was.
What was it? Scuppernut or what was
It
the
was
fruit?
muscadine.
Muscadine. Huh? I was close.
Okay. John T. Phillips owned Lewiston Implement Company. He made peanut pickers.
Yeah.
Okay, John's daddy, old man, Phillips lived in Radium Springs. Okay, across the street from there, John Phillips Sr., before him, he had a farm out there, right across the street from him, right in Radium Springs. In that out there, he had about an acre of scuppernut vines, of muscadine vines,
Yeah.
up on trellises.
Yeah.
And he had a son-in-law, lived up here about 2 blocks from me. Well, I was going by there one day, and he said, Bill, have you ever made any wine? I said, no, I never have. I said, I wouldn't know where to get enough muscadine. He said, why don't you come out to the farm tomorrow? And when I came out there, that rascal had gone out to the farm, and he had picked me about a zinc tub full of muscadines.
Wow.
And that's what I made him.
Made the wine.
He gave them to me.
And John.
That's great.
And,
Well, I remember seeing your, I call it a carboy, the big glass bottle.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it around here before. I don't know where it is today. It's probably out in the shed, I guess. But
The Sprite bottle that he used.
I remember
to
the
put that
smell
wine.
behind the door
yeah,
in the
we
kitchen.
bubbling.